you said, great new positioning and repositioning. 14 seconds.
Bolo.
Goes out for his
Bolo.
Stop his tab, but
3 kills.
more than happy to take.
Bolo.
And there is the start of Dark Zero.
Bolo's going crazy,
hold
bro.
from Bolo.
Yes, baby.
Bolo's going crazy here, bro.
He's not going to have a voice by the end of the series.
Okay, that coach might be on
to win just so Kenny
Not
doesn't
me,
lose
bro.
his voice.
Holy
You know,
shit.
like there's like motivation.
Bro, Bolo is a fucking beast, dude.
Sort of have like the scenic shots.
Bolo
and
is
stuff.
a
That was the
beast.
stuff that Kangaroo Kenny is screaming.
Wow.
Shots of like rivers and trees, and it's yes, baby. I love it.
Nah,
3 kills for Bo.
Dark Zero round here. It's
Jinxie, you may have a vape addiction, but I still find it inspiring how you have time to be mediocre at Siege. Anyway, sending hate from the United
One thing you always
States.
have to not underestimate is passion.
oh yeah.
And when passion's mixed with momentum, it's a very powerful
50
thing to
gifted.
see.
Whoa, who
In
gifted
sports in
50?
general, even.
I missed
And
50.
certainly right now, Dark Zero have got the belief, they've got the
Don't
passion,
troll me,
and
don't
they've
troll
got
me.
Arguably the momentum.
Oh my god. Oh my
Defense here on
god.
Cafe
Oh my god.
again, you know, pretty comfortable.
Freebie just gifted
You get
50.
with a 3K after
Freebie,
he was
thank you so much for
tremendous on
50 gifted. I
Chalet.
fucking love you,
Sometimes
man.
you can have that sort of pop-off performance.
Dude, I'm waiting for SSG, Chad. Come on.
Strong, that keeps his momentum going.
Darks. Oh,
And they
and it's
just look
cat. Oh,
really well worked.
Yo,
Whereas
my
for
mind
BDS,
blanked
like,
at
you know,
what map it
you can
was.
kind of question,
I was
why
just
is
watching.
Lucifact just peeking solo
It's
on the
Cafe.
reading side?
82K today, maybe. Maybe 82K today, chat. Maybe.
This, bro. Cafes.
Y'all are crazy, bro. Thank y'all.
The Sens as well with the
Xbox
ROUs.
Cafes.
So a little bit of a
Console
different
Cafes.
lineup now for BDS.
Maybe today. We don't know. We don't know, bro.
Obviously, that yesterday NA as a region as a whole struggled. They weren't able to really get anything out of any of their games, and you know, without spoiling.
Shopify looked okay.
But they didn't
1-0
get
chat.
the,
Get the result.
they didn't get the,
No.
they didn't get the win.
We're not
Here,
doing this.
so
This
far,
is not
currently,
Mike's
You know,
stream.
we've
Yo,
got
high
Dark
fives.
Zero now up against BDS. In
Yo,
the first
yo,
round,
high fives.
but
The
they're
otter
ultimately-
doesn't
there
thank
was a-
people for
an
subs,
win.
bro.
Kobe
That's
on
my
NA as
job.
well. Kobe gets lick a fact.
That's not the otter's job.
Cut
Cut the
Be a
shit.
big part of your win con. It's just that kind of operator. There's a reason why you
Get
bring
Mike
up
off the fucking screen!
And so that not being there is definitely not ideal. But
4v4
also you
now.
lose the smoke now into Bambazoo. Big kill from Solitov. Kind of resets the round. 4v4, I think relatively evened up between the two teams. But it's the ability for Kobe to find that opening kill by going for the jump out, the run back through bot Y. I mean, it's a very ballsy...
XS, thank you for the 10 gifted. XS, appreciate it, XS.
You know, a lot of people talk about him.
XS, thank you for the 10 gifted.
3 though with Shaiko getting rid of NJR. Just like that, all of a sudden, despite the opening kill for Dark Zero, BDS...
Spree!
20 seconds left.
Oh my!
Brito just
Freebie
standing it
gifted
through
another
Bakery
50.
Field
Yeah,
with the
right,
Blitz
yeah,
trying to push some information.
He's gifted
I mean,
100
at this, they have a
subs.
lot of time right now. The
Freebie's
Blitz is
gifted
knocking on the door
100
itself. They just need to
fucking
try and
subs.
formulate the hold. And you can see that the remaining members of Dark Zero are trying to
Freebie,
break it. It's a risky
thank
play, but they
you
can
so
find the kills.
much.
They won't get picked
Like,
back up. They don't
genuinely, bro.
trade it. And there's Kobe getting Solotov's name,
Freebie,
getting used as
thank
well out
you
of the
so
exchange
fucking
of it.
much, dude, for
As
the
Brito goes for the
100
plant, suddenly it's a 2 versus 3. The C4 is ripped and thrown, not quite close enough to stop the plant. The second won't get the drop as well. Up by the
This is
shield,
not
but he
the
is
Otter
only on a
stream.
sliver of
This is my
health.
stream,
Shaiko
okay?
having to watch both ways. The pings are hot, and it's not
Freebie,
enough. As
100
Bolo
gifted.
comes around
W
the
Street,
corner.
which I was at 82K. What a fucking day.
Well, I love that again there from Kenny as he gives it to Kobe and says, nice job.
Bro,
because
this coach
Kobe
is
was a
fired
big factor
up.
in that round, Emmy. First the jump out to begin with, but then in the
Whoa,
middle
they're starting to
portion of the
stress.
round, just as it felt like BDS were kind of bringing things back, Shaiko gets a kill, 4-on-3. Kobe goes outside, deals with the twitch, gets the kill, and it stops the
They're starting to
reinforcement for
stress,
BDS
chat.
to follow Bride into the site on the blitz. The blitz goes in, but if no one else is following, and they ended up just being
How many
Shaiko,
kills does Bodo have?
you don't have the firepower there, and Dark Zero are then in a position to retake any kind of plant attempt. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty funny watching that Nitro Cell just go like all of 1 meter on the throw.
Wow.
It's like when you try and throw something in your dreams.
Yeah.
Have
Got it,
no
Ryan.
power, it's just like, ugh. But hey, tremendous job. And again, yeah, 4v3.
Kobe!
Kobe goes for a play, and that's a ballsy play at that. Bolo does Bolo things, no surprise.
Bolo!
Activated the flashes in
With another double kill.
He's gonna need a Strepsil after this.
We need like a decibel monitor. Like, if we could get one of those behind teams.
I just can't help it.
He's high.
This coach is fired up, dude. Bro,
wish I was
Bolo's
a high
5-1, chat.
If I was coaching a team to beat BDS, I would be that hyped.
Bro, the passion is at an all-time high right now.
We need some.
They might knock off BDS, bro.
Kenny behind Talon in just the green room, just to make us all feel better about ourselves. 2 rounds. Dark Zero. Now they are on Cafe defense. You know, it's expected for defenders to put themselves in a good position here. They're off to a decent aggressive start, though, as he said. Kobe,
yes, it's in Boston, Jack.
Bolo, 5 kills over 2 rounds, being the perfect place, the perfect op, and the perfect time. It's just flowing for him right now. He's truly in that state. And now it's down to BDS to see if they can try and...
Yeah, Bolo's in flow state right now, Jack.
Third side towards...
He's 5-1.
Not going to the top floor. That's fallen out of favor because, well, everybody generally started to piece together how to take it apart and pull it away. This gives
Bolo's going...
a bit more freedom and creativity, and it slows BDS down. And that's sort of the...
Bro, Dark Zero has so much momentum right now.
So since the first half of Chalet, so since then, the conclusion of it, only 2 opening kills for BDS. So that's the entirety of the second half, overtime, and the 2 rounds to begin here. Dark Zero have transformed their ability in this series, coming from Nighthaven Labs in the first half of Chalet, where they're finding more aggression early in the rounds. They're getting early picks, and they're also then able to capitalize because they've got the numbers. You can then be more aggressive. You don't have to feel the stress when you're in a 4v5, when in comparison, you're now in a 5v4.
At this point, as you said, the point on towards the first engagement is going to be one that might be the tip of the spear or just sort of a rebuffing. The Havana trying to clear the space above the site and the kit on towards Piano, but it's Solotov that does find NJR from the back
4v4.
end. He traded out because he's just in the middle of the site, taking a risky move, and it's not quite paid off as it did before. The C4 on the windowsill won't quite get the catch on the player.
Minute on the clock, Chad.
So concerned about how Dark Zero have been anticipating
Bolo's still alive!
Side of the map itself. They're exploring all of their options, and all of them are generally leading towards killing. And talking of that, Pamba heading his way up the stairs and right back down.
45 seconds remaining here in the 3rd round. If Dark Zero can find 3 in a row...
Bro, they're running out of time!
Yes, into that tilt mode. Users breaking down the barricade inside a shop. BDS just trying to see if they can maybe find someone before the eventual push towards the site. Top floor has been cleared. No one there for Dark Zero. Pamperzoo still actually over towards first floor as well, can offer a point of difference.
Bolo is still alive.
Itself, let alone even on that 2nd floor. As the smoke comes out, the push is going to be quite quick. 17 seconds remaining with the Warden still up on Kobe. He is one to watch as Naif gets rid of users. 0-3 for him.
Brede gets the cross
on
Bolo, and they are flooding their way into the site, but Naif doing all the work that he can. It's popped either side. Kobe stops the ace, but I'm sure Naif is going to forgive him. Shaiko at 1 versus 3, but they have his position.
Wow!
0, 3-0, and they complete their defensive rotation.
I mean, surely that's timeout for BDS, right?
You're the timeout general.
I mean, surely.
What am I watching?
Needs to call one here, and I've done it again.
What an upset!
Again, everyone at home, please.
What an upset!
Timeout general once again predicts.
Well, I mean, there's a lot to talk about here right now for BDS because they just look quite shambolic in comparison to Nighthaven Labs. If you want to use the sample of Labs, where they were very much.
Wait, I forgot. Richie bet on BDS.
Think they were playing as a unit, all 5 players pretty much playing at the same level, which was a pretty high level. To go back to that, and as an example, they were all above 110 EPS. That doesn't happen often where all 5 are playing at that kind of level. Now we're seeing drop-offs. Liquefact struggling.
He left his setup.
He's had the lowest kills. Yes, he's got entries, but he doesn't do much. User struggling in this map, hasn't found a kill. Shaiko's been kind of up and down, so not quite consistent. And that means that
Bro, Bodo's the MVP of this series.
Not enough people are standing up, and on the flip side of things,
dude, Richie left his setup.
A team that is confident and sensing almost like a shark that there's the blood in the water, and we've got them right where we want.
Nah, when Dark Zero gets that momentum,
hella unlucky though.
3-0 start, and again, even in this round,
BDS was like the heavy favorites.
BDS were in the round, but Dark Zero never panicked, and that's where they've improved throughout the course of this series.
Nah, with that double kill right there.
Bro, this coach is so passionate. I love this coach. Bro,
yes, Nate.
this coach is so. Dude, I want to check on Richie if they lose. Oh shit, I might need a little bit.
Transfers down to users in the middle.
I want to check on Richie at the end of this game if they lose.
This is said, a bit disjointed from BDS here. Stuflex has to try and rein them in.
So 4 players now. So remember that stat I said on Labs, where it's the 5 above 110 for the side of BDS.
Yep.
Let's go for a
now
spawn
it's only
peak.
2 above 100 for BDS. So that's quite a big drop-off. So, I mean,
Saw the top
you
kills,
can clearly
Pampa.
see that on the...
No,
the
Panda's
server,
on
so
It's a good start for PBS or PDS.
Who was actually going to be my next point, unfortunately for Pampa. The timing of this is awful, but he's the only one in red when it comes to EPS. 11 and 23, 70 EPS. He's the only one that's somewhat struggled. The other 4 members, though, for DZ is
Shaiko kills Kobe.
Above 100. So this is not the kind of round that we probably anticipated. BDS haven't done much like this probably since the first half of Chalet. 2 opening kills. We haven't even cracked under 2 minutes yet. This is not what Dark Zero want. If BDS get the machine going...
Not good for Dark Zero.
Well, let's kind of be honest here. It feels like they're punishing Dark Zero, trying some outlandish stuff, and fair enough. You know, we talked about it before. The best thing to do after an opponent's timeout is to start doing outlandish stuff. They won't have talked about the difference of the game, right? They won't have talked about the changes that you've made. They lost the peak from the top of Whiskey. It's a pretty standard spawn peak. And then the rotate, that was just poorly timed. I'm assuming Shaiko is making his way.
I mean, this would be the upset of the tournament so far.
It goes wrong on Cocktail, fair enough. But now it's down to BDS to sort of play against the official hold the side itself. You still
It's a
have the
waiting
2
game on both
players
sides.
from Dark Zero that on this map so
Or maybe
far
that'd be
pretty much
CAG.
find it between Nath and Bolo, and then you've got NJR, one of those big clutch factor
CAG
players,
versus,
one of those history players.
Furia.
that lost
Yeah,
it there.
wow.
He goes Bolo.
Bolo kills 1.
More for his tally for
He's
the day
6
so
and
far.
2.
There's a
My
fight on top
God.
of this
Maybe a
window.
head about to be popping there.
I mean, that's it. They're angled, they're prepped, they're ready. Brede
That's a
is
free
aware
kill
of
on
the
the
player
window.
as well.
Oh,
They're
sees the foot.
Oh, it's a bit of damage, and he gets out of there, though, and now it's the pressure on towards Cigar.
How do you
I mean,
not
Nave
get
is
out
very
there?
low now, so it's going
Made it on the clock.
Oh
my God. Bolo.
His life. It's a 2v2.
2v2 now.
Low. Something to
Bolo
consider
with the
here.
sacrifice
BDS with 50
play.
seconds on the attack. I'd still like their position just a bit more than DC, but DC have now got themselves back into a position.
How did they bring this round back? This round was a
despite the
3v5.
beginning of the round for BDS. Nitro Cell pre-placed. Still an impact available as well for Nath. And honestly, the way DZ have been playing, it would not surprise me whatsoever if they can pull this off. And if they do, with a 4-0 start out of this timeout, it's going to put BDS absolutely...
Bro, chat, how the fuck?
I mean, they're going to have to try and drop it down. They might regret putting that C4 on the roof now because they're going for the default plant. Will they retake above? Yes, they will, but is Users ready for it? They're trying to go for the fight. They're trying to go for 2-pronged, 1 fight, and Users
getting
has to
flanked.
watch every single direction and level. He goes down. They've got vertical. They've almost got it, but it's... I said it at the start. He has the clutch capabilities, and he proves
NJR.
it now. Slow and steady, my boy.
It was a
He's looking for claymores. He's so locked in.
2 minutes for BDS. Everything about
He's
the
so
round
locked in.
coming out of a timeout said that they should go on and win it.
Oh
and for Dark Zero
my
to bring
God.
that round back in that fashion and make it 4-0 out of the timeout.
I'm asking, do you guys want to push right or long bar? No one answering. No one. So what the fuck are we doing? Focus the plan. 5v3, it's perfect. We got our tricky.
Likey Fax is tweaking.
After that, for 1 minute 50, guys, 1 minute 50. No one answering to me. Next time, you guys, what I'm going to do? I'm going to fucking ruin the round.
Oh,
and
GG's.
to everyone until someone's killed. Okay?
A very stressed
I feel
man.
scared.
A very stressed man.
I'm not going out in the hallway for like 10 minutes after this game. I'm just going to wait in here. But there's everything. I mean, I kind of said it midway through that round. If they lose it from here, it's going to go into tilt mode, and we saw it right there with Liquefact at the end. That is
What a
huge round for
series.
Dark Zero
I mean-
and BDS to kick off the 6th Invitational. You've got to remember, this is the first series for them. They didn't play
Wow.
yesterday. And this is a startling way to begin their campaign for one of the favorites.
What a
Not
series.
For what many probably from EU would consider.
Bro, I mean,
the
DZ is just
favorite.
over there having fun, and fucking
You-
BDS
are
is
you okay?
losing their mind.
Did Liquefact hurt you?
We don't agree with all the language used, and I'll leave it for that. 4-0.
Hey, that's for him to worry about.
4-0, chat. 4-0.
Dark Zero.
What
They
a
have
series,
themselves
bro.
In the driver's seat, in the passenger seat, and at this point, BDS is sort of running behind as best as they can, but it is getting further and further away. The timeout is used. This might be all that they can have. between here and the end of the map itself, but the pressure in the glass is on.
Oh,
There is
Solotov.
straight and direct into the heart of
Solo's
Bolo and the
locked in.
heart of Dark Zero's sort of, you know, resurgence across this.
Yeah,
Again,
Solo's
if they can
locked
get
in,
rid of
bro.
Nath, and suddenly the amount of kills on the side of Dark Zero isn't
What a
huge.
game.
Pamba hasn't been able to find a body so far in this game, and
$3 million on the line.
but it's a little bit more evenly
Solo's
spread
locked
across
in,
the
bro.
side. The opponents here.
Do not peek that. Do not peek
Auto.
that. Yeah, do not
Solotov's
peek
third
that.
round in a row where he's got the opening kill. So, I mean, he's starting to at least give BDS that look in
I
and
would
give them an
not
early
peek that if I
advantage.
were you, bro.
They just haven't been able to capitalize off the back of it. But good use on
Wow.
the Glaz that they got 5v4. But the issue for BDS,
Nath
and I
is
can't
7-1,
believe this,
chat.
has just been when they actually get to the site, they just look disjointed. The attack starts to fall apart.
Nath is
Dark Zero just
7-1.
find a way to get that counter punch in, whether that's a run out, whether that's a
The issue
swing
is
or a
the
peek.
capitalization,
NJR in a very, very aggressive position, playing off the yokai drones. Nath is dead though. No more yokais. Montang in your face. Gut break
Wow.
not gonna work. And it looks as if BDS will be responding to everything Liquefact just said, and they will pick things up here in the 5th round with a very dominant round, a very dominant performance. It started with Solotov, it ends with him, and that's better, says Liquefact.
I mean, he's right. It's good to see Solotov being a bit vocal, because usually he's
Wow.
the quietest member of the roster. You know, sometimes it's interchangeable with users, but you know, they're not always the ones that get themselves sort of in the
Into
heat
the
of
strat
debate.
book. You got to dig deep
It
into the
is,
strat
right?
book.
Liquefact can take a breath, they can sort of move their way on and start trying to grow back into it. There is still at least a guarantee of at
4-1,
least
chat.
4
Easy,
rounds
bro.
and a half for the side of
Le
Dark
passion.
Zero
Le
here. But
passion.
Sometimes
hey,
we crash out
remember
neither. I
last
just follow
time,
that, chat.
last map.
Sometimes
It
we
doesn't
crash out
matter
neither.
who is up 5-1. There's always the
bow, bow.
possibility of a comeback. There's going to be the
Fuck,
balance
what a
of who has
series.
power on the side.
Bro, imagine BDS comes back.
This is a BDS that quite obviously is a little bit ticked off, a little bit
Can
angry.
you
That's one way to put
explain
it.
the
Little
double
bit
headphones,
frustrated.
GC? Oh,
They
the ones
gotta
that the
try and
pros
turn it into
have?
performance
So
right
I
now.
think
And
one of them is for...
Such a delicate line though, because they always say
It's
that
actually like
anger
a
is
fat
one of those
question.
things
I
that
don't
can
actually know.
fuel
I
you
think one of them
forever,
is for
right? You can
comms
have
and the
that
other's for
anger,
the game.
but if you go wrong
pretty
with
sure.
it will absolutely
Oh no,
destroy
one
you.
is so you can't hear the
Absolutely tear
crowd.
you
Then
apart.
the other
And
is
you
just
sort of
all
said you don't want to be in the corridor of the conversation.
One is so you can't hear the
goes bad
crowd.
after that.
Yeah,
They've
one
got
is
to come
noise
back in and
cancellation.
start
That's
playing
what
more
it is.
games.
That's
This
what it
is
is.
day 1 of the tournament, you know, and we've seen tournament favorites crash out of tournaments before.
Yeah, you either flame out, or you find that
Yeah, the big ones are noise cancelling.
just kind of reset things. I mean, it's day 2, day 1 technically for BDS. I mean, there's no reason for them to get this upset, but it's probably just the standard that they have for themselves as individuals, but also even as a team. And despite everything that has transpired, let alone in this map, but also in the series, if BDS can find another attacking round win here in the 6th round, hey, it's pretty much par for the course when it comes to Cafe. And puts the pressure a little bit back on Dark Zero, because they then will need to go and find more attacking kills. And the lurk here from Solotov on the nook, straight through bar. Ball over towards the cocktail balcony. Will he be
Jesus.
ready for this? He was
Oh,
not ready
shit.
whatsoever. The creep up is successful from Solotov.
Kobe got
The
shitted on.
White Stairs has been taken by Liquefact on the Blackbeard.
Bro, no,
Did lose
no.
users though, who has struggled on Cafe.
Or Bolo got shit on, man.
No, no, no.
44.
Placed out by Kobe, explodes, no one there.
Missed his C4.
Yeah, no,
Do
no,
lose,
bro.
obviously, a big bit of getting that verticality
Oh,
opened up
it's
as well.
there,
The
bro.
removal of the boogie drones, and suddenly all that soft is, what, the work of Habana? The work of just trying to
4v4
smash your way
track.
across? It's awkward.
What a game.
Territory to try and control, to try and get some damage
Jinxie C4. Okay.
done. As they look to get themselves sort of...
There's only 4 drones
Okay.
left, Emmy, as well, with a minute and a half.
All right, all right, all right.
So Dark Zero
No, it's not that talk shit.
dealing with the drone economy of BDS.
Do they just want to send themselves down? There's the player waiting on White and an Echo drone that's here to just get the clarification on the space. Now, the Blackbeard did hop themselves out of the window. They have the chance at a retake, but they might want to... Well, I was going to say first C4. All of them are actually gone. There's the lead up, there's the hit, and there's the escape. There is some support.
Wow.
Gets one. Pamba
Wow.
trades it out at least, so it wasn't entirely for naught, but suddenly the fight is on the bottom of the stairs, and a
Wow.
Blackbeard has the lockdown and the close down. They've been able to get themselves rested around the site. They're going for the plant.
BDS is coming back, bro.
Keep the pressure on towards them.
Wow.
NJR does get Liquefac and buys
Planning
them
and
back
mining.
in, but it's a post-plant
Wow.
situation.
Oh
NJR
my God.
gives himself another. I said he had clutch
All they have to do
capabilities,
is
but now
defuse.
Shaiko 1v2.
prove that he has the ones of the champion.
Defuse,
40
defuse,
seconds.
defuse.
He has a lot of time here for the opponents
Shaiko.
to start rebuilding,
Oh,
but
wait, he's
getting
inside.
himself
Ooh, I thought
almost
he was
2-1 versus
spear
1.
spectrum.
Either side of the door, back and forth, and it's Nave that gets the end in Dark Zero.
This is the end.
Put themselves on a 5-1 half.
I mean, amazing double kill from NJR in the hallway. They understood full well once they cleared out the Blackbeard in reading that it was going to be that mining plant. They rotate over pretty quickly, get rid of the player guarding Shaiko. And Shaiko almost
Mental
has an
chunk,
opportunity
mental
to get the
chunk.
2 1v1s, but they just don't peak one by one. There's the slight little peak, then unpeak. They did.
Check Richie. Okay. Yeah, Richie bet on BDS. It's 5-1.
that absolutely perfectly. Dark Zero go 5-1 up. Oh, they're this close to knocking off BDS. For BDS's debut at the 6th Invitational.
Nafe is drilling the whole BDS roster. Nafe has these guys in a fucking choke.
I'll tell you, it's not on Fresh's bingo card.
I mean, what? The magic of the cup. No,
That refrag was
Bro,
nice.
Licky Fact, no. Licky Fact, why are you peeking that?
NJR, dude.
Deals with Burrito
NJR with
Fake laugh. Bro, what?
the round for BDS there, of course, you get cocktail
Are you for
control
BDS or
with
Dark Zero? The only team I
inside of
cheer,
reading,
like the only
but
team I
once Dark
actually
Zero
cheer for
wanted
is
to
Space
retake
Station.
that. They forced that fight. They
That's the only team I actually like. Space Station's the only team where like I genuinely will care if we lose. Like that's the only team. I don't know, bro. Like I want to see Shaiko win Invitational. Like that'd be really cool to see him win Invite. But like I don't know, seeing Bolo doing really well is like very wholesome and cool. You know, like it's very cool to see Bolo go off today.
Seeing Bolo's team.
But SSG's the only team I
pressure
actually
starts
care
here once
about.
again.
Like
Now,
genuinely
as long as
care about.
BDS can keep Dark Zero off.
Bro, I think
Like I
it's-
care about individual players. Like I want to see
Any
Shaiko
more
I do
intense
good. I
than
want
it
to see Bolo
currently
do
is,
good.
and obviously,
But yeah,
Bolo.
the only team I cheer for is
That
SSG.
did
But out of
nothing.
this,
That
I mean,
just
Dark
was
Zero winning would be kind of cool
absolutely
because they were like the underdogs, big underdogs.
Burrito died on the spot this early in the round. I mean,
Wow.
that's unforgivable. That's a role that
get
needs to
up.
be alive late round.
Shaiko gets one back into
Wow.
Kobe, but there's Bolo over the cover of the shield. There's a swing from Wedding that's about to happen.
4v3.
Bolo almost got
Shaiko
caught out
is
by it, but
dead,
he's
bro.
between the fight. And
Yes,
Shaiko
Boyd
tries
also,
to
of
get
course.
one, but gets dropped, but the support from Prep is not enough. NJR does get it locked down. Everything has happened in the opening minute and
Shaiko
20 here.
uses
I mean, they're just
and-
basically walking in.
Wow,
the
this might be
saying, "What's
6-1,
this
chat."
And that's the case right now. Nate, good information onto Solotov. The Warden thinks about maybe wanting to pull the pistol out. Liquefac rotating back through Small Bake in towards Bake, so they now have information on where the remaining two players of BDS are.
1v2 for Leaky.
That's a win for Dark Zero, Emmy. They keep the numbers advantage. NJR will finish it off.
They win.
6-1
Yeah, they
in
win, bro.
favor of Dark Zero and BDS
There's no
firmly on the
comeback
ropes.
happening right now, bro. Yeah.
We can do the case strat, no? What do you think?
They had it, bro.
Cade strat, he said. Cade tuber out, probably.
Tough. It's tough to be in this
Now
position.
they-
As I
they're
said,
just all
pressure
out, bro.
6-1
That'd be funny
is
if they all
everything,
ran
I
right?
out.
as well, when you get a result
That
such
was
as
just
this, because you're
so
Dark
fun.
Zero and you
If,
finish
like,
it off
two
and you
of
get the
them
win.
ran out
You're
and then
beating
got-
BDS
And then
after
got
you
and then
just
killed
lost to
three.
Razar Company.
What a fucking disaster,
Could you
chat.
be?
I like
Like, I don't-
if you'd have sort of, there's somebody that like probably posted with the like blast predictions we can do, went on the Reddit and
Dude,
was like,
Bodo's
"Oh my God,
locked,
look
bro."
at my fun predictions. They're sitting there like,
Bodo's
"Man,
locked."
Oracle? Can I see into the future? It's impressive. One of the things that I quickly want to highlight, I love, and you said it before, Kangaroo Kenny specifically is going up to the people that matter.
Oh,
in
they're
the
using
round.
Cade on this
Or
site.
done big
Interesting.
things in the round. Every single round, and he is 150%. You are the best. You are the sixth guy. You're doing all of this stuff. It ties into the things that Fresh sort of said that previous players have said about Kangaroo Kenny as a coach. What he does is
6-1,
elevate
chat.
the players individually. He takes them, he makes them feel better about themselves, and it's so blatant in his actions when you truly get to see him.
DZ is very fun to watch with that coach.
Yes, no, who knows? No one can tell you apart from the players themselves, but you can see how happy they are and how excited they are. And yes, he might not have a voice within 3 days. That's him.
He's not going to have a voice by this afternoon.
That's his worry. 6-1. BDS have to play flawless from this point onwards, or they will leave today, or their first day at SI 2025, tournament favorites, with only a single point.
Yeah,
Tournament favorites
their group, which would be lower bracket.
might fucking lose to DZ.
I'm not saying they're going to finish
And
there,
lose
and
bad.
I don't think they will, but I mean, this is not the way you want to start your tournament. But hey,
Tournament favorites, by the way.
I think we said it a little bit on the B stream yesterday, Emmy, because every time to lose, get that little kick up the butt. It's now. It's in
Sorry
the
about
group
my dog,
stage,
guys.
And it's also apparently for BDS their first series.
Yeah.
This is going to be a wake-up call that we are not invincible. There is a reason why we failed.
A
in
run out would
Manchester.
be
There's
good
a
here.
reason why we failed in Montreal.
A run out would be good
Let's
here,
not
bro.
fail here. Let's actually pick things up a bit because everyone else is improving and we can't stay at the top forever. 6-1. I mean, that is also the damning statistic. It's not as if this is just like Dark Zero scraping over the line similar to Chalet. This is an absolute dominating performance on Cafe by the North American
Flash,
team.
repel. Wait, repel up.
Already a tiny
Flash.
bit of damage. Dark Zero on the attack though, of course, now in this half. Already 1-0. Can they make it 2-0 and go 7-1? And the push now coming from Bolo. The repel into
Bolo's
the white
in.
corridor. Clears out washrooms. One. Over towards Freezer, which is users.
A minute left. Now at this point, Dark Zero obviously have the pressure of trying to get the kid in. They've been able to get a sort of narrow grasp.
Okay, BDS, okay. Wait. Wait.
In the meantime, the biggest
Oh.
Wait.
Wow.
Wait.
Take on the verticality. They get the ground into sort of their favor. They're able to battle it back and forth. At least the defenders now still with the site itself, but perhaps the fact that the battlefield is over there,
Miss.
not quite
So close.
getting the catch. The drop into Laundry is
Wait.
but Nave somehow wins it out, and NJR gets another, and it's all down to Solotov here.
This is GG's,
A slow
GG's.
start, but he's gotta have
Yes.
He cannot.
Yes.
Zero have done what many
Tournament favorites just lost to Kobe Lax, Nave,
Bolo.
That's what we do,
Nothing is. We
boys.
saw that last night. It's reaffirmed immediately today
Brazil.
as well. Dark Zero, 2-1 winners over BDS. Huge points, huge map wins.
What the
It was a
fuck,
bit of a
bro?
slow burn on Nighthaven Labs. They lost that
Brazilian
one
teams.
7-3. Chalet was a battle.
Nah,
a
bro.
war of attrition.
Brazil's a part of
They win it
America,
out,
so.
And then they stomp BDS on Cafe. A resounding.
Richie? Wait, what's
Richie's
the
heated, bro.
reaction?
I think Richie ended stream. Oh, never mind.
Kidding me?
7-1. Stomping demolition of EU's premier powerhouse.
Wow.
That's what
He's
we
lost
do.
like every
I
bet.
had BDS the best team in the world going into this.
Unbelievable. I mean,
Dude, just tell
Psycho,
Richie.
you're a fraud, bro. You're washed. This whole team's washed up. This whole team is fucking washed up. You
Bro,
gotta
Richie.
bet on the youngins, man. You gotta bet on the prospects.
Oh my god.
You gotta bet on the fucking prospects, trash. Is how it goes, bro.
Bro, tell him to stop betting, bro. Like, he's lost every
This
bet.
shit is insane. Huh.
He's lost every bet.
Wow, every single thing has been wrong so far. Like, are they pranking me?
He's gotten every bet wrong.
They pulling like a prank show on me?
He's got every bet
Yeah,
wrong.
bro,
It's
he
funny.
got money on you guys. No, they got an inside call. They got an inside call. They were like, yo, bro, Richie got money on you. Just troll. Even though these guys lost to Raza Academy.
Richie got money on
biggest
you.
bums in Brazil.
Oh my god. Yo, that is genuinely funny. He's lost every single bet he's done. Holy fuck, dude. I would fucking never in a million years bet on an R6 game. That's so fucking stupid. Rule 1, think of the 10 gifted. Bro, like, anyone could win an R6 game, bro. Like, it's literally, dude, Rainbow Six Siege is a one-shot, headshot fucking game, bro. Like, and we're talking about pros here, like people who've dedicated their life to this game. Nothing is ever a lock in R6. That's why, like, bro, everybody has favorites and stuff. Like, oh, like, you know, BDS is probably going to win. But it's like, bro, anyone can win, bro.
For
Like,
real?
fucking anyone can win. Literally anyone can fucking win. Like, people thought BDS would win the tournament? Maybe not. Okay, so the next matches are OXG versus Virtus Pro. Interesting. The next match is OXG versus Virtus.
Next match, OXG versus Pro. Okay. Hold on, bro.